What up, friends? Welcome to the kitchen. So there's a little restaurant down in Florida called the original Pancake House that my mom loved. And anytime I went back to visit, we would always go there and eat. But they have a dish called the Apple Fritter. And it is pretty much the most deadliest breakfast I think I've ever had in my life. Mine's a little toned down. I'm gonna make it today. Gonna make something like it today. Mine's a little toned down. But the apple fritter would come to your, it takes 20 minutes to 30 minutes for them to cook it, by the way, and they tell you that before they give it to you. And when it comes to your plate, it's this moving ball of apples and cinnamon and sugar, and it's pulsating at your table, and then you have to let it cool down and eat it. Well, let me tell you, a quarter of one of those is enough for 2 people. And I've probably eaten 3/4 of one before. But anyways, I'm gonna make something like it today. It's really good. And I hope you'll like it. So let's start. First, oven to 400 degrees. Then we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of butter in a little round, small cake pan and let this butter melt. You're gonna take 4 eggs. 1 cup of Bisquick, 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and we're going to give it a good whisking. The whisk. You know that at Waffle House they have the best omelets in the land. And the reason they have the best omelets in the land is because those of you that are my age remember the old milkshake thing where you put it under the little thing and it mixed in there. I think they have them still today. But anyways, at Waffle House, when they get their eggs ready to cook, or their eggs ready for an omelet, they actually use one of those mixers, and it creates the fluffiest omelet ever. And then, you know, in a lot of recipes, you'll see people tell you to whip the eggs, and it adds leavening. The whites actually will help stuff rise. All right, so we're going to get our pan out of the oven. Almost all the way melted. You want to move it around. And on this pan, I'm actually going to just spray the sides lightly with a little bit of avocado oil so that it doesn't stick to the sides. Now, once you get the butter melted and you get everything the way you want, you're going to fill this half full, or use half your mixture. And then you're going to put it back in the oven for 8 minutes. Now, while that's in the oven, I'm going to peel my 2 apples. All right, I'm going to recommend that you peel and slice your 2 apples ahead of time and make this. This is the topping. So what you're going to do is you're going to put, I got actually about 1.5 apples in here. And then we're going to do 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And 1/4 cup of regular sugar. And we're going to mix that up. Yeah, I think we beat Alexa. I actually beat Alexa. Alexa has 1 minute and 47 seconds left. All right, Alexa, cancel timer. All right.
8 minute timer cancel.
Now we're gonna pull out. Our 8 minutes is up. We're gonna pull our mixture out. We're gonna cover it with the apples. Makes a nice little bowl. And then we're gonna pour the rest of this mixture in. And then we're going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes at 400. And we'll have her out in a bit. Here we go. 20 minutes is up. It's perfect. I already peeked. There you go, a beautiful apple fritter. Maybe not exactly like the original Pancake House, but boy, it sure is close. Put a little maple syrup on there and it's just delicious. Now, here's something you need to know. It's gonna settle down. It's gonna settle down. It's settling down right now, as you can see. But that's okay, because it gets a little more dense. It's a little easier to get out, but you need to give it time to cool down. So listen, if you like the video, and I'm sure you're going to like the recipe, if you like the video, please subscribe and like. Like I've said before, I am so close to catching up to some of these guys, Blue Gabe and Deer Meat for Dinner. They have 2 to 3 million views, and I'm working on 51, so I'm getting close. Please subscribe and like the video. See you next time.